All right, so we're here with St Sophie, and definitely not the most jank setup I've ever done in my life. Here to talk about the tour you guys just went on.
I'm holding the microphone between my thighs.
Yeah.
All of us are.
really set the scene. Give him a breakdown.
Yeah, all right.
We're all in a circle in mismatched chairs.
Dirtiest, like the whiteboard, absolutely
It's
nasty.
Dark, cobwebs
The most
everywhere.
uncomfortable chair I've ever sat in.
There's a metal rod sticking up.
Ceiling is
There's a creepy door behind Sebastian. I think they're keeping demons in there.
Posters of some long forgotten band called the
We just
Beatles
really have to
on the
drive
wall.
home.
Yeah. So, how was tour? Like the experience? Like, what's that experience like? Setting up a tour for the first time.
Oh, I booked it.
Breathtaking.
It was awesome, but like everyone booked for me. I didn't. The only show we really like had to plan out was the Port O Pints one. Everyone like Atira booked the Arcata one.
Yeah.
I booked one.
Yeah, Khalil
Yeah.
booked the Port O Pints.
Gotcha. How was that?
The whole like booking process. Yeah. It was
a mixed bag
Adler
here for sure.
Adler handled a big part of it. Like I know that they said that they weren't exactly like the ones to like host. You know what I mean? These shows, but they were the ones that like coordinated everything with everybody out of town.
Yeah.
So I didn't really like see much of it, but it seemed smooth enough, right? Like
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I mean, the Arcata one, Atira is like an amazing booker. She's fantastic and like just makes everything really easy. And so I hardly had to do anything besides be like, actually no, I think we got invited to that one and we built the tour off of that date because it was in the middle of the week and we were like, why don't we just play the rest of the week? And we did Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Originally, I thought the tour was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Nope.
Right in the middle of the work week for me, but it was also really fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
worth it.
But September for like the Eugene show because we played. Steven set up the Medford show. That was really easy too. I just was like, hey, we want to play this date, and they'd set it up. And then Steven Shoelace is like awesome.
God, that one ended up being so much fun.
Shout out Steven Shoelace.
Shout out Steven Shoelace.
There it is. That's one.
There it is. That's one. Can we get the tally
Everybody
mark?
take a drink.
Shout out King Was too. Like
Shout out
that
King
was
Was.
Yeah,
genuinely
oh my gosh.
shocking. Medford. I've never been to a show in Medford. No
came
disrespect.
through.
Okay, honestly, I thought that was going to be...
I've never been to a show in Medford where like they actually turned up like
Yeah,
that, you
for
know what
sure.
I, mean?
I didn't
Like,
think anybody was gonna
There was
turn
like a
up.
super crazy turnout for that. So I was
I
like,
didn't think anyone was going to be there.
elated. Kiss Hello killed it too.
And then the Eugene show, September, I was just kind of texting September about it and Joe from We're the Currency, and they just kind of threw us on that bill, and that show was amazing.
Yeah,
Oh
also
my
big.
God.
So crazy.
Yeah, I saw
I think
some
those two
footage.
are
That was
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
so much
it was
fun.
insane.
That was like
Insanely hot.
Hot.
Oh my god, there was like a
Muggy.
cloud of sweat just in the air the whole time. There was I don't know why we didn't open more windows. Probably just for the noise.
They don't
huh?
have any.
Probably
they had the
probably for
back
the
door
noise.
open
I
and the front
know.
door open for a
But
while.
yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
hot.
It was
Well,
hot.
I mean, it got so crowded in there that there was one point where I was outside. I was trying to get back in through the front door.
And I
I
couldn't.
literally could
Yeah.
not open this
No,
door.
same.
People were just jammed
great.
right up against it.
same. I was bummed. I like missed half of a band set over that.
But I mean, it's cool
Nine
that
is
everyone else
so
got to
amazing.
enjoy it. Yeah.
All those bands are
Oh,
literally
God.
so good. Like I've never seen,
Yeah.
honestly, like not to compare anyone, but those are some of the most talented musicians I've ever like met.
Straight up.
And
Hey, wait, we
seen.
should go through the lineup for that show.
Yeah.
For that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
That one.
So it's Key Smash, which is September's like garage rock
That's right.
band. It's
And
so
September
good.
is the
They're
one who
amazing.
recorded our
Mixed
or
our
mixed our
EP.
first
Yeah,
album.
mixed.
Yeah.
Forever process unlearning.
And
Forever process of unlearning.
yeah, and is gonna record our album. That band was amazing. They were so
Amazing.
good.
They were incredible. They were tight. They were well practiced. They had a great sound.
I love her voice.
Yeah.
It was really cool hearing her in like a poppy. kinda-
Yeah,
It was super
yeah.
rad.
Yeah, like light. It was just good.
I've been listening to that EP over and over again now.
Oh, yeah.
It's
What-
so
what's
crunchy.
the name of it?
I don't know.
I think it's like self-titled, isn't it, or something? Like
No, I don't. Here, I'll pull it up. But
Yeah, but anyway, so they played, then we played, And then who came on after us? Nine of Swords?
Nine of Swords.
Oh, they
Nine
were
of Swords
so
was
good.
insane.
Nine
Oh
of
my
Swords
God.
was like a transcendent experience.
That
It
was-
really was. I was blown away. I've never seen music
Yeah.
that intricate.
Yeah, it
Or
was-
like tight.
I've been-
Saxophone.
Well, especially in
Yeah,
like,
with the
it's-
saxophone.
The Key Smash EP
especially
is
at
called
just
Things
like
You
a
Can
local
Do.
show.
Sorry,
I mean,
say
like
that
those
again?
guys were insane.
The Key Smash EP is called Things You Can Do. It's a 4-song EP that was released on January 24th of this year.
Nice.
I feel like me and you have been to a lot of like really like nerd music type shows. You know what I mean? And I still like I didn't really get out of it what I got out of the Nine of Swords set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was
I've
just-
never
that was
seen
something
so many
special.
guitar pedals. There were so many pedals.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
too.
they had 3 guitar players, right? They had a saxophone
Yeah.
player.
Was it 3 guitar players?
They had
Yes,
3
three
guitar
guitar
players.
Yeah,
players,
three
a
guitar
bass,
players,
a
yeah.
saxophone, and a
Yeah.
drum.
Oh my God, I thought there was only 2.
It was
Jesus.
insane.
I wish I could have played out of their stack. Honestly, they had like a giant Mesa boogie. They
I don't know
had
how they all
what
fit
else
in
did they
there.
have? They
I
had
don't
a
even remember.
they had another really big one.
I just remember they were packed in there like
Yeah, I mean,
sardines.
they had so much going on that I
They were,
realized-
and like way before
Yeah.
that, when we were booking that show, they added me to like an iMessage group chat, and September was like fitting Nine of Swords in Joe's house is going to be ridiculous, and it was. It totally
But it
was.
worked.
They made it
It
work.
worked.
They made it work,
I know.
yeah.
Trying to
It
get
worked.
back in during that because
Yeah.
we were taking breaks after our set, but trying to get back in that was insane.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I feel like just the 4 of us were cramped, so I don't understand how like they were just. making
They were
it
better
work.
set up. I don't know.
Well, you know what? And they were so good, and they weren't even the last band. There was one more band, Left on Red.
Left on Red.
Yeah.
Red's
And they
fire.
killed
Really
it
good.
too.
Fire.
Yeah.
I love those guys. They were so sweet too.
They were amazing.
We stole their cymbals.
Oh yeah.
We lost a
We-
mic
we
stand
stole
that
a lot
night.
of
We
people's
lost a
stuff
mic
over
stand the night
tour.
before, and then we stole their cymbal stand.
Yeah, we
It's all
tried.
just
And their
socks
drum
in the
stool,
dryer.
right?
Yeah, we lost.
I think
we left
we
our
also
drum
have
bro,
Kiss
we-
Hello's
Oh,
power cable.
Oh.
It says beans on the back. That's how we know it's
It
not
says
ours.
beans on the back.
there's actually a whole.
So sorry, Kiss
Don't-
Hello.
don't
We
let
have
me
your
for-
bean cable.
Don't let me forget. There's a story regarding the stool.
The stool.
Oh, the stool.
Oh.
Oh.
What? Just that we broke it and had to get a new one,
because
and
we
then
gotta
we
talk about
stole
Gorman.
someone
Gorman
else's.
died.
Yeah, we gotta
broke
talk about
it.
Gorman Diger's set for sure.
But those guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Left on Red was great, and that's when I sprained my thumb, and then
Oh, yeah.
I was really sad. I cried after that show because I was really upset that I sprained my thumb because I thought I wasn't going to be able to play guitar in Crescent City,
Yeah.
but it was okay. It ended up
I
being
know.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually really proud. Like how they
That's
toughed it
insane.
out.
I
hard.
really
So-
did.
Shout out to Ikaiga from Visions and Blindness,
Ikaiga's
who was
so
like
Yeah.
a doctor in that moment. Sorry for cussing.
Lee and
Oh yeah,
Kaika
we ripped that
wrapped
shit up
my
so
fingers
quick.
so
Lee
well.
and Ikaika were like.
I had it on all the
medical
way until we
professionals.
played, and then I like tore it off. 'cause
Yeah.
it was, like, hard
And then
to
it looked
pick.
really bad when we were playing.
It was like hanging off my hand. Yeah,
Yeah.
that wrap really helped though. Like seriously helped, and now I'm wearing the
lifeguard training.
brace. Yeah, seriously. Lifeguard.
So that was actually the third show of the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The most
We,
surreal.
we kind of skipped to the third
Yeah.
one because
Yeah.
that one was insane.
That one was,
Yeah.
I think,
Mhm.
the highlight of the tour.
Still
It
feels
really
like a
kind of
dream.
was. Yeah,
I don't know,
it
it doesn't
really
feel
Yeah.
was.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And playing in a house with that many good like.
So the third show that's the
Activity.
Eugene show. How was it traveling just around and then hitting shows?
It wasn't
Like-
that bad.
It actually was not that bad.
wasn't that
We
bad.
were very
Adler
lucky.
did amazing
sleeping like a
on the
baby the
drive
whole
time. I
there.
drove the whole
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drove the whole time until I hurt my thumb, and then Lee drove back from
Yeah.
Eugene. But I thought I did pretty good considering it was raining.
Yeah, it was raining. You were
that
driving
big
through
van.
all the cities and everything. I just drove the highway back, so you were killing it.
Dude,
Thanks,
this-
guys.
Yeah,
I
I
drove
think-
over like 4 curbs while we were in. Other than that, it was good. That van is too long. It's like driving a
Fine.
bus.
You just gotta get used.
Yeah, it was really nice that we got to take
Everyone
just
goes
like
90
one
on the
vehicle.
freeway.
Yeah, everyone
we
goes- I was
weren't all
going 90
split
the
up.
whole time, too.
You know, and all of our stuff fit into it, thankfully, and
Oh god, yeah, we had
nobody
perfect
ripped
amount
it
of room.
off.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we put that second seat row in.
Yeah.
That ended up
Yeah,
being
so
perfect.
my dad was like, "You guys can totally fit everything in the van." So we put
Oh,
2
yeah.
seats in because originally we were just gonna go with like the driver and the passenger, and then,
And then
like,
the first row.
First row, which has
Yeah.
3 seats, because there's only 5 of us. But we were like, we need.
That's
another
gonna be
row.
cramped.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was nice being able to kind of spread out. Everyone kind of had their own little space.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
How was it sleeping in the van?
The best feeling
Yeah.
ever on tour, I learned, is like waking up and not being in like someone else's house and like being
No,
around like
yeah.
all
That's not
these
too
people.
bad.
Sleeping
like,
in people's houses is
Yeah.
so weird.
No, it's
It
so
is
fun.
a
It's like a
little-
big
It's
slumber
fun.
party.
Like-
Me and Lee and Travis slept on Steven Shoelace's bed.
It's such a good
mattress.
feeling. It's like, bro, I can
No,
spend my morning
comfy.
however I want to in this van right now. Like,
Oh, it was great.
really,
Steven
really
was
nice.
awesome.
Bro,
I had to
I-
like be quiet, and, like creep
I
around
mean-
people.
I like
Yeah.
snore really,
You guys
really
really
loudly.
do. Yeah.
Loud.
I was like,
Yeah, I had
what I was
headphones.
worried about mostly was like, oh my god, everyone's gonna hate me after tonight.
No. Honestly, both my parents were like
okay,
crazy. I'm
so
so
one of the
used to
bands that
it.
came up was Kiss LO.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah,
and
we love Kiss
me and Linus from Kiss LO were roommates for a long time.
incredible.
That almost ruined our friendship. Was our snore. No, I'm not even kidding.
With this wall of noise, I'm going to do a nice segue here. What's it like having this new sound? You know, new bassist, and then switching over to guitar.
Dude.
He sounds so much
Yeah.
bigger.
So much better. It's so much better.
amazing.
Someone came up to me after the Arcata show. I think it was Jack, actually. You know Jack?
No.
He was he's in a couple bands in Arcata, super rad. But he was like, I didn't know that's what you guys needed. Like that second guitar sound with those like the kind of textures and like the reverb and all that stuff. And he was like, it totally makes it like so
Yeah.
much different and like work.
Makes it sounds bigger. It,
Well,
Yeah.
dude,
More-
and Lee on the
more
bass
pieces.
kills it
Yeah.
every single
Shit, for
time.
real.
Yeah, it's actually insane. Like the second guitar, I think, has added so much personality to the music. But like, the contrast between Lee and Josh's playing is crazy too. Because sorry for cursing again. Do
Third.
not swear for the rest of this interview.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so
Every time you swear, you
But
have to
Lee-
take a shot
Lee has
All
a
right,
very,
next
Of
game.
Red Bull.
of Red
Lee
Bull.
has a very I want to say like it's like a very like subtly aggressive play style. Like it's just like
The bass tones are like really
So
like
heavy.
high too. Like they're
I don't
really
know.
like,
I don't know if I've been
scratchy.
playing long enough to
tinny.
actually have a style.
no, you definitely do, and it's
Everyone
very
has a
it's
style.
very like heavy. It adds a lot of weight to our
Yeah,
sound.
it's so
and I
good.
like it a lot. I really
Oh,
think
yeah.
we sound
what I
good
like to
now. I
hear.
would listen to it.
It's
Somehow-
very steady.
I would
Yeah.
listen to our music. You know,
I would listen to our
personally.
music now too. That's
Yeah.
something that I'm really excited about the album in comparison to the EP. Is like
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to the album. I can't listen
Yeah.
to the EP.
This is a big confession. We don't like our E EP.
I don't. Nobody likes their first EP. It's kind of just how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other people like it, and that makes me happy. But
You could like it for
don't
being
know
a
why.
first, but not think it's the best you can do. That's fine. That's totally normal.
It's sorry.
Sorry, you guys like it.
Sorry, you guys all have really bad taste.
Yeah.
So,
not even
Lee,
that.
I gotta ask: is this your first like proper show kind of vibe playing?
Yeah. So tour was the first time that I had ever played live anywhere.
How was that as your dive in?
So, okay, we started in Arcata, which is really nice. I've been with these guys since, the first show. So I've been around to know kind of the process. I've always been, helping with equipment and stuff. So it was very familiar to go into Arcata, to go into Blondie's and everything, especially because, I lived
Right.
there for a little while. But it was that helped a lot. It wasn't very intimidating. I kind of just had a lot of fun. And then after that, it was just more and more comfortable.
Yeah.
It was a lot of
Gotcha.
fun.
Dude, I was so scared. Like
Why were you
serious.
scared?
Just cause what if we like?
What if you mess
suck?
up in front of all of our friends? Oh no, they're gonna
No.
hate us. That's
Yeah,
not-
but like Medford, I was pretty scared. Eugene, I was like
Medford?
so nervous.
okay.
I was very nervous.
I was.
I don't
We
know.
were so nervous.
Well, we
before
were just
Eugene.
surrounded by such
Yeah.
insane talent
Talented
and like
but at the same
such
time,
established,
everyone who
like,
is
local
so
bands.
talented, everyone is so friendly, everyone is so supportive. It's
Very
like you
true.
really, it's kind of hard to be afraid to mess up in front of them because
Yeah.
I'm
even
glad
if you
feel
do,
like that.
yeah, well, yeah.
So,
I'm
Josh,
repeating
I'll do some
Travis's
karate in the
words.
pit.
I gotta ask: how is it like switching over to a more kind of guitar role, like instead of just running the bass? How is that?
Natural.
Oh, it was actually very different. So this is the first time I've ever played guitar in like a live band. I mean, like I've done like like jam sessions and stuff before, but like I've never needed to like, here's my part. I need to kind of know it well enough that I can play it, and also do I need to kind of like riff on it a little bit. It was very different than playing bass because I don't know. It's like it's literally like the experience of like feeling the strings is like so different. I got like these big fat bass strings that just like, they feel like solid and steady, and when I'm playing those parts, it's like you feel like very like grounded, and then it's like now I'm playing these guitar parts that are like kind of more
High up in the air.
yeah, they're kind of
you can't
high up in
catch
the air, they're
Yeah.
floatier,
Yeah.
they're a little bit more ethereal, or
which
more,
is so good for our
beautiful.
sound. I
and it's
love it
just
so
like
much.
it's a very different like experience. Like the strings are like lighter. I feel like I'm gonna mess up all the time. Like
Dude, I feel the opposite about bass.
I feel like I don't know. Like it was
about everything.
it was really gratifying though. Like getting to like really nail those parts and like getting everybody like I don't know. It makes me happy that everyone's like hyped about it. You know what I mean? Like I just want to like add to the sound.
Mm-hmm. For sure. That's a lot of insight that is flying over my head, but I know our listeners will absolutely love it.
I completely understand where he's coming from.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I like
It's
just
switch.
like
It's to switch to go from
Yeah.
the lowest tones in our music to
Yeah.
the highest.
Yeah.
You know? That's a big
for sure.
switch.
Josh does play like literally
You've done
half
very
of what Josh
gracefully.
plays. I feel like is past the 12th fret.
It really is. Like
It's
a lot
like
of it.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're also like kind of in a position to like
Lose-
stand out the most in a way, or not so much stand out, but like more like create some of the more like standout moments.
Yeah,
True.
yeah, it really
So like
accents everything.
there's like a
that's
bit of
going on.
pressure with that.
It is true
But
that like
Josh
Lee's
is
the low and I'm the middle and
Yeah.
Josh is the high.
And it just
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of
Because
rounds
like
it all
my
out.
tones are super like warm.
As a sound designer, that's my favorite thing about the new setup is that we kind of get to cover all three.
Yeah.
We're very balanced
for
now.
sure.
It's nice.
It is
Yeah.
pretty balanced, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like before we were just loud, and now we're like full.
Now I gotta ask: is there anything you can tell us about this new album that's coming up?
Yeah. I think we
Yeah.
could tell you plenty about this.
Yeah.
one.
How much time you
Is
got?
there anything
I
that
mean,
you
we
could?
Yeah, how much
tell?
time do we have? That's a good
Yeah.
idea. That's a good point.
I don't know. Give it to me quick. Give me something. Give me something spicy. Give me something that's gonna blow my pants off.
Oh, there's nothing that crazy,
Yeah.
but
I don't
there's
know, it's your
definitely
new
going to be
album.
violin in it.
Is there?
Yeah, I'm going to figure
oh,
it
yeah,
out.
That's right. Yeah, there's gonna be.
You
some
got a violin?
You said you wanted to
I'm
put
not
some
gonna play
acoustic
it.
parts in there.
I wrote some acoustic guitar for it. It's going to be good. September's going to record it, and it's actually going to be like nice sounding.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna record it in the shed like the last one. I think that we might actually go up and
Yeah.
visit September.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it in her studio.
We're going to do that. We got the money for it from tour, from the shirts. Thank you guys for buying t-shirts.
Oh my
yeah.
god!
Thank
Yeah,
you
we
so
almost
much.
entirely
Thank you
sold
so
out of
much.
all of our t-shirts.
Dude,
How
I
many
have
did we
like
start
five.
with?
I have like 5 left. We had like 80.
Yeah, we had 80 and we have 5 left, and
Yeah.
like 2 of those 5 are already claimed by
Yeah,
by
I'm-
people
I'm
who still
shipping
want to
them,
buy
like,
them.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna make new t-shirts though. I bought them.
Insane.
They're on the way. New design. But anyway, about the album, the 9 songs that are gonna be on the album, we all played live, but they're gonna be in a different order. But we played them for our set, so everyone that's come to the shows have heard the album basically. It's
Plus-
just gonna be a
plus
little
some
more
other songs,
intricate.
yeah.
There's gonna be a couple more parts that aren't gonna be played live, and I wrote all these songs in like a really specific time period, and like,
Yeah,
they all
that's
kind
fair.
of fit
Yeah.
together. So
I
I'm
can't-
keeping it pure.
I can't wait to write the next album.
Me too.
Would you say
You can
that?
write the next album. I don't want to do it
I got
anymore.
you.
I'm
Yeah.
I got you.
Well,
Is there like a theme that like ties like the lyrics
Yeah.
together?
A lot of my lyrics are about they're about a lot of personal stuff. A lot of them are about being trans and like upset or angry about various things. And a lot of them on this album are about like family and like places, cuz I've moved a lot, and so a lot of them ties into like me moving and like
Yeah,
places
like
I've been.
Sale.
yard sale.
Yard sale.
A lot of it is about family and like my
Yeah.
parent, like stuff that relates back to my parents and like makes me think about my grandparents and stuff, cuz I have my family's awesome, but there's definitely like things that I think about. But yeah, a lot of it's about
As does
family,
everyone, yeah.
being queer, and yeah,
Yeah, good stuff. The
Well,
things that you think
yeah.
about
that's some
living up
insight.
here.
I'm excited to hear it.
yeah, for sure. I'm really proud of the lyrics actually, like on
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
yeah
too.
on all of the songs, because I feel like I've just been able to take like a feeling and like make it into a poem, or like to make it lyrics. A lot of the lyrics came first before the song, like compared to the EP. The EP lyrics are good, but
Well, like the theme of it almost seems like in the EP you're like shaping like a mold,
yeah,
like you're shaping
Yeah.
your own mold, and like in the album, which is to be recorded soon, and
yeah,
the lyrics
Yeah.
seem like it's more like you're just like, okay, like you're solidified, like you're already like in that shape
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like there's no going back type thing.
a lot of them are like, I like that they're simple too. Like a lot of them aren't that long. Like there's only like
Yeah.
I don't know what track Then We Were a Forest is gonna be, but there's not that many words to Then We Were a Forest, and it's a whole song. Like, and it's long, and it sounds like, I like how the words fit in. It's more screamo than the EP was.
Yeah.
Like the EP just had too many words, I feel like.
I feel like as a listener, it really feels like way more is going on. you know?
There is.
I mean,
Well,
just sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you say your piece first.
No, I was gonna say. I mean, just going back to the topics of the songs. it almost feels like, just listening to it and playing it, I guess, it almost feels like it's meant to follow your life. You know?
Is, yeah. It's
like not
always
even
been
just
very
like
personal.
not even just like, oh, I have these memories, but like going from yard sale, which is a memory with your parents, to stargazing on Christian's roof, which is
like
not
now.
a couple months
That's
ago.
True,
That's something
actually.
that we did.
It does
yeah.
kind of like it totally could get put to
really,
a timeline.
Yeah.
And so like
Right.
I meant something when I wrote them, but they're like totally up to interpretation, even by me. Like art is just that way.
Yeah.
It's you
It's
can
not really
interpret it however you want
meant to be anything, just make you feel a certain way.
For sure, yeah.
Now, before we get out of here, I gotta ask, what's the story with the little tour buddy that sits on the drum?
Jabari!
I don't know.
Dude, my boy Jabari.
He's just your boy.
That's
Yeah.
just
Love
my,
him.
yeah, that's my son.
Where did you get that
The
thing?
story is I had a
Khalil
good-
birthed him. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Khalil birthed Jabari the Lion.
Straight up.
That's crazy.
Straight up.
I didn't know that.
So, you know,
On Halloween night.
On Halloween night. This
See,
is
if you
all
pay for the
true.
extended uncut version, we'll tell you the story on how.
Jabari's
Okay.
conception? Question mark?
So
Yeah, that's pay-per-view.
yeah,
Yeah.
content. No,
Comes with squelching
Jabari-
sounds.
So, a friend of mine who I had met online, we ended up hanging out in person. They worked at Denny's and they kept trying to win a toy out of a claw machine.
No
for the
way
longest
that thing's
time.
from Denny's.
Yeah,
That's
no, I
even
never told you
better.
the story.
Awesome.
So
That's amazing.
they were like telling me to like they were trying to win this toy out of a claw machine, just any toy. And I just said like, give up, it's a scam. You know, like, why do you keep
Right.
doing that? And I think like $50 later, they finally won it, and they gave it to me, and I was like,
$50.
yeah. So anyways,
expensive
they just
lion.
like. I was like, oh, I can't let that go to waste. That's my little homie, and it fits
Yeah.
on the drum set. Now everybody's like, you know,
Well,
like,
Now
it's
he's our
hard.
tour pal.
And now it like pads my pedal board.
Yeah.
Travis
Yeah.
like gave me this weird like alligator skin
Yeah,
like
it's like
moldy
a vintage.
case.
It's a vintage hard case suitcase. Those are actually from Kelsey, apparently.
Yeah, and it's like
Shout out Kelsey.
yellow and like alligator skin and like
Yeah.
moldy.
Yeah,
and
I've
it has
been
a
sitting for a
broken
while.
strap. So what we do is we just put it fits my pedal board perfectly
Mm-hmm.
because I made my pedal board out of a skateboard.
Yeah.
And so I just stick it in there and put my cords and stuff in there, and then we stick Jabari on it and close the thing, and it
Yeah,
like
it
keeps
just
it
keeps
tight.
everything tight and
Nice.
It's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, it's super
Perfect.
practical.
Oh, we had a really great packing situation that just progressively got better. 'cause
Yeah,
we kept having
yeah.
to replace. Before we wrap up, can we
Yeah,
talk
what's a
about
drum
the
stool?
Can we talk about the rest of the bands? Because that's
Yeah.
totally.
Oh, yeah, that's
that
true.
relates.
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, we had Racket, who's actually.
The best.
I want to say that we
Love
brought
them.
them up in our last interview, but yeah, those are like our dads at this point. They're like,
Our hardcore dads.
yeah, we
Hardcore
really
dad.
look up to those guys. They've been kind of like they're like
Our
one of
two
the.
dads.
Well,
It just makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they were like
They are
like
dads.
our first show that we like went to together. Like they had
Yeah.
played at it. And I think they played to
Yeah.
a show that you guys went to separately.
I've seen them like 5 times.
Yeah, like I've seen
Yeah.
them like 4 to 5 times now. But
they're
They
better.
always
They're
kill
better
it.
every time I hear them.
they always
yeah.
murder it. Yeah, they've gotten better and better. I think they recently had like a bit of a discovery of social media or something because like they're getting a lot more like they've been playing it for a while, but they're getting like a lot of engagement right now, which is awesome. You know,
Yeah.
so
They're criminally underrated.
They're also
Criminally,
where I got
yeah,
the
they're-
inspiration for what I drew on my fretboard.
Yeah.
My fretboard on my bassist
Who was-
Liberation,
The
which
bass, Liberation.
was slightly stolen from. Oh God, I don't remember who plays
I'm
guitar.
so-
it was just Tim.
Tim, yeah, that's right.
Shout out Tim.
From Tim's guitar that says, yeah, this machine kills fashion.
This machine
Wasn't that
kills-
like
kills
Woody
fashions.
Guthrie?
I thought so. Maybe Woody Guthrie. I don't remember.
I don't know.
But we played
Somebody
with
did it.
We played with them. I think we had played right after them. Bozos had played next. Amazing band.
Bozos
They're
is
from,
They were great.
Yeah, they're
they
from
were great. They're from Texas, man.
Texas
Fuck.
based.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I want to say Dallas area, but I don't want to be wrong. But Bozos was sick. And then we had Gormandizer, and shout out them. They kind of like showed up to fill the space in the build. Like,
Yeah,
they kind of,
because
like,
somebody had
They
to
were
drop
hard, though.
out.
they
Claude
asked-
did.
we had another.
They got sick.
Yeah, another group had gotten
Then you get sick. They got COVID.
They got
They
COVID.
got
yeah.
COVID.
So Gormandizer stepped in. They're such sweethearts, and their drummer
love
broke
Aaron.
my stool, but it totally wasn't his fault because it's a really
that thing
bad
was
stool.
old.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
like
a
a
really
$10
bad stool, yeah.
stool or something like that.
So
It's like super
best
funky.
health to Claude. I hope they're feeling better.
I hope so too.
Straight up. Was that their name?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Claude.
Claude.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
KLOD.
Because the drummer
They're from
of
Arcata.
the drummer of
right.
Spoon Theory is in Claude, I think.
Oh yeah.
Christian or I think that's
want to say that. Oh, he wasn't there, so he must have gotten sick.
Yeah,
too.
he was sick.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, we had we also had Dommy. Shout out to
Dommy killed it.
Yeah.
Playing
For self-entitled.
Yeah, our song self-entitled.
Yep.
Play guitar on that one, which was incredible.
Learned it completely remotely through videos.
Yeah, and I was actually I was very, very shocked that they were able to pull that off. So
Or they ate. Sorry.
pleasantly surprised. But
They eat that.
we also
They
once we got
ate
to
that
Medford,
shit.
we were able to play with Kiss Hello, which is Josh's.
Yeah, dude, that's like my buddy from SoCal, Linus Landucci.
What a
Kiss Hello's
last
been
name.
playing.
What a last name. Which they were fantastic. They were.
They're amazing.
They were
They're
amazing.
so good.
They've been
it's-
playing forever, and nobody ever comes to their shows. And
which
like,
is
it was like a big, like,
crime.
honestly, it was like a big blessing for them. Like,
No, it was-
to, like people actually were like dancing to their music.
Yeah,
Because they're good.
They fit so well into the screamo environment,
Yeah.
but also like the indie environment. It was
Yeah,
so
because
strange.
it's
like
very
they're-
much not the
Steven
same as the
Shoeless
rest
show
of
was
the set.
perfect for them.
Steven
Yeah.
Shoelace
Yeah.
too. They came on after they ended up playing after Kiss Hello at that show.
Yeah.
Shout out them because Steven's incredible. Their whole band is super talented, super educated in what they do. Steven is a nut.
Two of them are jazz musicians.
I thought Steven was kind of being disrespectful by going so hard before we had to go up there. Like, come on, it's like our first show with the new
No,
bassist,
they
you're
were
gonna do all
like,
that?
they were
Oh,
like,
speaking
yeah,
of
you guys can
bassists.
play. They were offering for us to play in the middle, but we didn't know why. And now I know why.
Now I know. Now she would have
They are
definitely
so
taken
good.
that
They
up
killed
for
us.
sure. Yeah.
And speaking of them, shout out to James for letting me borrow his bass
Oh,
because
yeah.
my battery cut out for that one and I need a new bass, so I used his
Right.
bass.
Right in the middle of the show,
I
his
know.
bass crapped out.
And we already
Yeah,
told
it was
you.
just the battery. It's fine, but
And we already told you about all the bands in Eugene. Shout out them.
Shout out them.
Nine of Swords, Key
all
Smash,
amazing.
Left on
so
Red.
talented.
And
Thank you, Left on Red, for breaking my thumb.
Yeah, Left on Red. You guys are just dolls for that. And
And playing Title Fight.
Sebastian
right
Talley's
after.
another shout out.
Thank you for playing Head in a Ceiling Fan at the end of your set because that really was like the perfect like end to like a really weird dream already. You know, like
Yeah,
that was
serious.
just
That
amazing.
song is like a dream.
Yeah, everything about this tour was just perfect. And
so
then
much fun.
and
And then the fact that you waited till the end to hurt your thumb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stupid. I'm dumb.
No, that's great. You waited till the end.
I mean, yeah, but like I shouldn't have hurt. I
And you
just
still
shouldn't have
killed
been.
it after. No.
Pro tip for anyone who hasn't
Pro tip,
been
keep your
on
thumbs in.
tour:
You keep
don't
your-
go in the mosh pit. Just don't do it. I've never seen bands on tour go in the mosh pit. It's not a good idea.
Do it, but keep your hands in a fist.
And
at all
very-
times.
I try
I
to
don't
keep
think
my
that's
hands in
gonna be
it.
better.
It's not. It doesn't
Break
work.
your hand.
Just if you have to
just-
play
hit 'em, just hit
for more
people.
than 4 shows in a row, it worked out fine for me. Don't go in the mosh pit for bands that are touring. Don't do it. It's not.
Don't do
It's
it.
not worth it.
It's
Don't
worth
do
it.
Very lastly, shout out to
There's another tally.
at our very last show. Shout out to Black
There's another
Rainbow,
one.
who I guess we retired them.
Oh
Really?
no!
I was told.
That
wait,
was. I know that was
Let me
quite
see
a
if I'm-
story. You told me something. Someone told me
We're
something,
gonna
and then
talk about
it
that
ended
after
up being
this.
completely different.
We are not going to drop the T on
No,
this is-
radio.
yeah.
We are going to talk about this later, but shout
Yeah,
out.
I'll get a hold of Jeremy.
Yeah,
I'll
thank-
find out what the deal
Yeah.
is.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys.
that's probably not a bad idea.
But beyond that, it was
Yeah.
also a really good show.
It was a great
It was a
show.
great
yeah,
show.
A
they
lot
went-
of fun.
they did what
Kiss
they
Hello
do.
opened for us again.
Kiss Hello opened
Thank
again.
you
He
to
did
Port O Pints
amazing.
for letting us play.
Kiss Hello got the
Yeah.
crowd super going, which was
Yeah.
amazing. And
And then we also had Gooseneck,
we
which
had
was the hardest band we've seen in Crescent City.
Snack. Those are my boys. Like
They were insane. Everyone loved
like,
them.
They're another one of the Humboldt bands that have very, very quickly we've grown very close to. I'd like to say, and
They're very nice.
they've been extremely supportive. We had a really really good time bonding at our last show and whatnot. I was really happy that they were able to get up here and they made the travel and everything. But yeah, they're awesome. I love
They're
those guys
totally
so much.
welcome back
Straight up
anytime. We love
hardcore.
you guys.
They're real hardcore.
Yeah, they're gonna be dropping soon, so be on the lookout for it.
We're-
Oh yeah, if any local businesses would like to open their
King
doors,
Cow.
Please,
King Cow.
on my hands and knees begging. Please. Straight up.
But
Oh
yeah,
man,
if you
guys, please,
Please. Guys,
please let us play at your venue.
Please let us destroy everything in your building. Please.
Promised.
Well, there goes all my efforts, but yeah,
I'm
for
just
sure.
kidding.
If we could,
We're so
if
nice
you
and
could kindly
respectful, we
host us
promise.
to play a show, that'd be really
Please.
nice. We could make it a party.
Yeah.
We could make it a party.
Yeah.
All right, gang. Well,
We will play for
it was
food.
good to have you.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for having us back.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Sebastian.
Thanks for
it's good to
having
be
us.
back here.
Let's. I guess I'm gonna click record. See y'all next time.